Hi Yogis, and thanks for joining for another gentle flow in our mindful movement series. We'll take ease-filled movements close to our mat and keep our connection close to our breath and how our bodies are feeling. Throughout our short practice, I'll be cueing your breath, but as always, please move and breathe as feels good to you. Together, let's get started by lying on our spines, having our legs nice and long, our arms wide and heavy by our sides. If we're comfortable too, we'll let our eyelids get heavy and close. And let's take several long breaths here to begin to tune out the outside world and begin to draw all of our senses, all of our awareness inside our bodies. Feel the back of your head, your shoulders, your elbows and your wrists heavy in the earth, your long spine, your hips, your legs, your calves and your heels, all supported by the earth beneath you. Guided by your next inhale, begin to feel your fingertips reach up to the sky above you. And as you exhale, feel your arms fall tall and heavy above your head. In this long body stretch, with each inhale, we'll reach our fingertips away from our toes, maybe rotating our ankles and our wrists. And as you exhale, release your body, release all those muscles, and relax. Let's do this inhale and exhale about 2 or 3 more times, whatever feels good for you. Again, stretching, reaching on the inhale, feeling space through your belly, your spine, and then releasing into the earth on your exhale. Let's take one final big breath. And as we exhale, we'll bring our hands back by our sides. We'll hug our knees into our belly. And let's take a gentle rock side to side. We'll release our left foot to the earth, keeping that knee bent and crossing our right ankle just beneath that left knee to rest. In this reclined pigeon, we can maybe place that right hand on our right knee and press that right knee away from us. Maybe we reach both of our arms around that left thigh, hugging it close. Maybe we extend our left heel all the way up towards the sky. Whatever feels good for you. If at any time you feel pinching or pulls just a little bit too tight, release, come back. And come back to your breath, feeling it travel, feel that space you're creating throughout that right thigh. One more long breath. And as you exhale, release that left foot to the floor. We'll release our right foot maybe a little bit wide to the side, next to its partner, and then we'll begin to windshield wiper our knees from side to side, letting our knees hang out for maybe one breath on each side, feeling that rotation through our spine, through our hips, and then eventually our knees will come back to neutral, reaching up to the ceiling, and we'll feel our left foot come to rest just beneath our right knee. Beginning to make our way into our expression of our reclined pigeon, maybe hugging that right knee a little bit closer to our bellies, maybe pressing that left knee away, maybe extending that right foot up to the sky. As you settle here, feel your breath as it travels through your body, moving anywhere you might feel a little bit of tension, a little bit of tightness. Find space and ease with each exhale. releasing any tension. Eventually, on one of our next exhales, we will release our legs, bringing our knees to bend, coming into our belly. We'll feel our knees begin to stack above our hips, 90-degree angle at our knees, our hands reach up to the sky. Let's rotate our ankles in one direction and then in the opposite in this kind of upside down tabletop or our bug here. Then as we inhale, let's release our left foot towards the earth. Our right hand reaches tall above us. And then we'll exhale back through our neutral. Let's inhale, releasing our right foot and our left hand. Exhale back to neutral. Moving slow and steady here, letting our breath guide the way. We'll continue for 2 to 3 rounds on each side. You should really feel your core beginning to maybe get a little warm, your hip flexors, your shoulders. Wherever you are, let's take 1 to 2 more movements here. Keep moving, building that fire, feeling that breath as it flows. And then let's release those knees into our chest, hugging them in with our hands. Enjoying a gentle massage on that low spine until eventually we'll let our knees fall to one side, tucking into a small ball on that side, so we can slowly lift ourselves through a gentle seated posture and make our way to meet together in a neutral tabletop. So we feel those hips over our knees, our shoulders over our hands. And as you inhale, that belly button dips to the earth. Exhale, your spine reaches up to the sky, letting your breath guide the way through a few more rounds of your version of cat and cow here. Again, in that angry cat, pressing the earth away. In our happy little cow, our belly button drops to the earth. Kind of feeling our spine smile and frown as we inhale and exhale. Let's start to widen our knees as wide as they can go. Our big toes come to kiss. We'll send those hips behind us and we'll meet in our version of child. Those hands reach forward. We feel space through our shoulders. If we'd like to, we can press into that right hand and then dive that left arm under our right arm. That left hand reaches to 3 o'clock. We can keep that right hand pressing into the earth above us, or we can have that elbow bend and our right hand come towards our low spine. In our version of thread the needle, we'll enjoy 2 or 3 breaths, feeling space come through that shoulder, heaviness come through our hips and our tailbone. One of our next exhales will release our right hand back to the earth. That left hand makes its way back to the earth in front of us. Grounding in, we'll reach our right hand this time to dive beneath our left arm. That right hand reaching towards 9 o'clock. This time our left arm may come to bend at the elbow. That left hand comes to rest at our low spine. And on this side of our thread the needle, we're feeling any differences, enjoying this release, staying connected to our breath, enjoying 1 or 2 more long breaths here, eventually using that exhale to release our left arm back to the earth, releasing our right, and enjoying a neutral child's posture for a breath or 2. Bring back a little bit of balance to our bodies. We'll eventually glide that chest forward, bringing our bellies, our chest onto the earth, long legs behind us, sliding those hands beside our chest, just underneath our shoulders. As we inhale, let's lengthen our arms only as far as feels good before we exhale and melt forward. Let's do this a few more times, really letting your breath guide the way, lengthening your arms on the inhale, and then exhale, melting forward. Maybe lifting your gaze at the top, tucking your chin as you melt. And then on your next inhale, let's stay lifted in our version of Cobra for a few breaths. Those shoulders melt away from your ears. And on your next exhale, let's melt forward. Chin rests on the earth as we tuck our toes, bend our knees, lift through our arms, through tabletop. Walk those hands towards our knees, lifting our shoulders over our hips, meeting in a kneeling posture. Right leg extends beside us like a kickstand. We'll inhale our fingertips tall to the sky. We'll exhale our fingertips to the right side. Right hand may rest on that right shin. Gaze goes up towards the ceiling. Inhaling space into our left side body. One of our next exhales will bring that left hand towards our right foot. Our hands will cross over one another until our left hand is somewhere beside our left knee. And then that right hand peels up to the sky. As you exhale, release that right hand to reach tall above you. Long breath here in this opening side posture. Eventually that right hand makes its way back to the earth, walking back towards our knee, coming back through neutral, bringing that right knee back to the earth. We'll extend our left leg to the side, inhaling our fingertips tall, and then exhaling our hands to the left side. This time that left hand may rest on our left shin. That right hand reaching to the left side, breathing space into our side body. Eventually our gaze comes to that left foot. That right hand makes its way towards the floor, and we spider walk those hands until eventually our right hand is somewhere beside that right knee. And then let's peel that left hand open to the sky. Maybe reaching that hand forward if it feels good for your shoulder. Taking 2 long breaths here. Feeling that last breath flow through our body. And on the exhale, bringing that left hand back to the earth. Walking our hands back in front of us so we can come tall, releasing our left knee into the earth. Let's bring our sit bones onto the earth and come to whatever seated posture feels great for you. Feel your breath travel up your long spine. As you exhale, those shoulders melt away from your ears. Fingertips come towards the earth. And as you inhale, let's reach those fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, let's release our right hand behind our right hip, left hand to the outside of our right knee. Hanging out in this gentle twist. Inhaling our fingertips tall, coming back through neutral. Then let's exhale to the opposite side. Feeling our breath travel through our spine, feeling that gentle rotation. Taking another pause here, and then inhaling those hands tall, coming back through neutral, and then exhaling our hands into our heart center. And eventually those hands will come to rest on our knees or our thighs, maybe giving Oliver a little hello before we Come to find some stillness. Feeling the crown of our head reach tall. Reconnect with our breath as it travels in through our mouth or our nostrils, expanding our chest and our belly. Feel that breath go all the way to your fingertips, to your toes. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. Feel your fingertips release to the earth. And your next inhale feels your fingertips reach up to the sky. As you exhale, they go wide and heavy back to the earth. Another big inhale, reaching wide and tall. And then exhaling wide and heavy. Last big inhale. This time those hands come to prayer, melting past your mouth, your throat. This time resting at your heart. Ending your practice with a big exhale. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you feel nice and relaxed. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment below what you'd like to see next time, and if you aren't already, we would love to have you as a subscriber. Me and Oliver look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.